I'm Chrissy, a speech and language therapist with the Mint team. Hopefully now you'll be full of inspiration after attending the Mint UK conference, and I'm here to tell you how you can get involved and continue your Mint journey. There are lots of ways that you can get involved with Mint and keep in touch with all of our developments. The more active people are in the Mint network, the more we can all help each other and ultimately our patients. First of all, if you haven't already, you should become a Mint member. Here is a link to our website, themintacademy.co.uk, and joining us is absolutely free. Mint has a huge global presence. That's lots of clinicians, engineers, researchers and patients all working together for better outcomes using neurotechnology and rehabilitation all across the world. Why not become one of them? Once you've joined Mint, you will have free access to a wealth of knowledge in our Mint Level 1 training. Created especially for you by our Mint clinicians, experts in neurological rehabilitation, the e-learning content will guide you through the fundamentals of neuroplasticity, encourage you to consider the benefits of neurotechnology for your patients and how to apply it within your therapeutic approaches. You will be given an overview of the types of neurotechnology, from software to robotics, from virtual reality to exoskeletons. You can start your Level 1 journey at any time after becoming a Mint member. And when all 5 modules are complete, you will receive a certificate for your CPD portfolio. After completing this Level 1 e-learning, you have a few options. You may wish to attend an Introduction to Mint Practical Study Day, exploring the breadth of technology we have at our disposal. These practical study days are coming soon, so keep an eye on our website and our social channels for more information on these. You can move on to complete Level 2 Mint training modules. Or you may feel that your learning journey ends here at this point, but once a member, you can always come back and continue at a later date. Mint Level 2 takes your learning to the next level. You begin selecting specific devices to learn more about. Again, Level 2 is all e-learning and is free to access for clinicians. This content is not yet available, but updates will be sent out to all Mint members when a new device training module becomes available. On completion of a Level 2 device-specific module, you will receive a certificate for this device. Another direction to take your Mint journey in is to plan a collaboration with us. This is particularly directed to our industry members. If you want to research and develop your neurotechnology product, contact us to plan a collaboration. We would love to spend an hour over a video call with you, so you can show us your device and see how we are able to support you with your device development, grant applications and research options. This initial contact is free. The previous companies we have collaborated with have told us that Mint has sped up the design process of their devices. Academics, we can be clinical partners on your grant applications, help you to identify suitable grant funding, and assist you in the application process. And to our clinical members, we can discuss multi-site trials. We want Mint to benefit the global community of therapists. We are always building links with therapists who are keen to share their knowledge and skills with neurotechnology through clinical experience, education, and research. Another step in the journey is identifying gaps. We have all spotted where there are gaps in research and data, and together we can formulate research questions and proposals to address these gaps, again for the benefit of the patient. Of course, the next part of the Mint journey and how you can get involved is to start applying your learning. Consider what you have learnt so far and try to implement this in your work. For our clinicians, it's time to focus on using devices alongside your clinical reasoning to maximise effective application of the devices. This will eventually be reflected in the logbook for Level 3. But in the meantime, we are considering creating networks of clinicians for device-specific technology to provide that forum for sharing knowledge and skills. For our industry partners, we want you to ensure you are involving the end users. Put the benefits to the patient first and business second. Working with us and involving patients and therapists will ensure there are no gaps in your device potential. And to our academics, your research should address the clinical problem and the clinical need, rather than being done for interest only. Let's help you make your research worthwhile for the patient. Pop references to MINT in your staff and student inductions. Include your learning in your reflective practice and case study evaluations within your local in-service training programs. Use these reflections as part of your CPD portfolio. Feed back to your teams and colleagues at every opportunity. For our clinical trials, to ultimately make a device the best it can be for our patients, we need patients. To our patients with neurological conditions, please consider signing up to our research database. And for our fellow clinicians, please encourage your patients with neurological conditions to sign up. There is a very quick online form. Please do help your patients complete it if necessary. They can get involved in clinical research, which for our existing patient cohort, they find it incredibly exciting, knowing they're helping to shape future product development. The more patients we have on board from across multi-centres, the more questions we can answer. Everything we have discussed only works as a collaboration. So talk to each other, work together. Our outcomes will be better that way. Why not set up a WhatsApp special interest group? Use network platforms such as LinkedIn to broaden your network and seek like-minded colleagues. Share with your professional networks all the information you've learned from MINT and how to access this. Together we can spot further research gaps and ask the right clinical questions. This, as we are seeing, brings about outcomes for our patients. And keep an eye out for national and international conferences and even local events to help you network further and trial devices. Keep those clinical questions going. I have already mentioned MINT Level 2. We will soon be releasing this content online and hosting webinars and presenting at other events. Please do join us in these activities. We are regularly dropping new content onto the MINT platform, and you may have seen on our social media channels our updates on our wider MINT projects and other educational content that we're presenting at external events, even global conferences. Speaking of which, we will be a guest society at Rehab Week for the second time later this year at Rehab Week Singapore in September. We are looking forward to our collaborations with other international clinical centres to deliver workshops throughout the programme. ISVR, IFES, ACRM, INRS and the Motus Academy. Do join us there. Rehab Week want your clinical and scientific posters. There's still time to submit to INRS your abstracts for your posters about the clinical application of rehabilitation or assistive technology. The deadline is the 15th of March and the link is here. And finally, MINT applies to everyone. Don't be scared of applying the principles. Ask us questions. We're an approachable bunch. Do send us your ideas for research, your clinical questions, and please give us your feedback. We can grow this together by sharing our ideas, our learning, our networks, and our contacts. The best way to contact us is via email to inquiries@themintacademy.co.uk. Do keep in touch with us. Thank you. We look forward to having you with us on the MINT journey.